The way that Detroit City is going to set up, you're looking at Jope, you're looking at Murphy, the two lying midfielders to dictate tempo, but it all comes down to that front four. Maxi Rodriguez, he's going to play between the lines. Matthews, he's going to stay high. He's going to occupy the center backs. It's going to be really interesting to see how they go on the front line. Gallardo, Cuello, Varela, look for those players very comfortable on the ball. They want to combine, they can beat you 1v1. But Doradiato and Hernandez, look for them to pull the strings for Denny Stones.
It's coming through here in Hamtramck. You can see the ball wiggling there in the wind, so the elements will be a factor, and we're underway here in Michigan. Detroit City FC and Phoenix Rising for the second time in history. It was a 5-0 thrashing in Phoenix's favor when they met in the desert last year. Detroit City FC no doubt looking for revenge. Glad to have you with us on CBS Sports with Ricky Lopez-Espin. I'm Joe Malfa. It's Ben Morris feeding it through early to Matthews. Rodriguez slips it back through looking for Matthews, and it's gobbled up by Rios Novo. He's seen it just a few games into his Detroit City tenure. Jope. Murphy sneaks it through, touched on by Rodriguez, going for goal, it's Morris, and it's in! Ben Morris, a thing of beauty! Detroit City's ahead!
Just watch this ball for Murphy. How many red jerseys he takes out? About 5 of them. And then it's the off-the-ball movement. As Maxi Rodriguez, he brings in Fuenmayor. It's the understanding that Morris is going to have a pocket of space, but take nothing away from the quality, the utter brilliance to let this thing drop and just watch his follow through up and over the ball to get that dip and catch Rios Novo off his line. And it's a home run.
Free kick whipped in dangerously by Varela. Dealt with well by Detroit City. Hernandez, a secondary ball. Volley from distance here, trying to match what Morris did.
Do well with the initial ball, but the secondary ball that can really hurt teams.
Against Houston in penalties and Open Cup. Phoenix a draw last weekend against Sacramento. And that win in Open Cup against North Carolina. Jope goes for goal. It's saved by Rios Novo. Similar to the way the goal was scored. It's that slip pass in that area just outside the 18 and a try from distance. Coot out wide for Levi's. 10 to go in this first half. Sheldon takes the space inward. Jope. Morris delivers all the way across. It's settled. Coot looking for an option. Murphy up over the top for Matthews. It falls nicely for Sheldon. He pulls it wide.
His eyes got wide open. Saw his name in the headlines.
Mike almost had trouble dealing with the bounce there off the turf. Not used to this surface, Phoenix. But now in some space, it's Gallardo looking for Flood back. Post Ryan Flood. It's saved by Steinwasser. Might have actually been Carroll to get a foot to it. Danger not cleared yet. And now it is. Tandem defending there from the back line for Cuello. As this Phoenix attack is starting to click now in the late stages of this first half. Taking a while to get here, but they've arrived. Cuello. A couple of red jerseys had a chance at it. Wyke goes back. Fuenmayor. And across towards Steinwasser. A very close call. He did get a touch to it as he tried to end up hanging on the crossbar. A little touch. Cuello looking for a ball one.
Last couple of minutes we've seen Fuenmayor, his passing range and his technical ability. It's a really good run from Cuello.
Detroit City comes on June 15th against Charleston. Between now and then they have a couple of weekends off and they have a couple of road games. It's turned over to Murphy. Centers it. Matthews cuts it back for Morris. It's saved by Rios Novo. 2 minutes of time tacked on. To keep it set, get the kickoff going, and just get underway. And it was only 9 minutes after that kickoff that Detroit City FC took the lead. And Ricky, they've been in total control until about 10 minutes ago when Phoenix started to wake up and grow into this game. Get In behind toward Matthews. Fuenmayor cuts it off. Rios Novo will clear, and that might bring us to the end of this half. It will.
A really interesting first half this Detroit City. I do think if you're Danny Dichio, you're going to be probably the happier of the two managers. You were really dictating tempo, playing this game on your own terms. And for Phoenix Rising, Danny Stone, a lot to think about, a lot to...
3 of them in the final dozen minutes. And already another one to begin this second half. Cuejo standing over it. Cuejo in swinger, flicked on, and it's in! From the set piece, finally for Phoenix. It's flicked in by Julio Doradiotto.
We've talked about how important set pieces can be, especially when you're not creating through the run of play. Good ball into that near post, and that near post run is just so important. It's a nightmare. Any sort of deflections with the body in front of Steinwasser.
Phoenix tied it on a corner. And Detroit City FC retake the lead on a corner. Williams, punched by Rios Novo. Doradiotto for Remy Cabral. Torres joining him. Cabral feeds it that way. Torres goes for goal. It's saved by Steinwasser and cleared. Loaded back over the top. Torres keeps it in. First official save of the day for Steinwasser. And now they can get into their press here and try and win it back quickly. And that they do. Cabral settles. Remy Cabral to the end line, chips it towards Steinwasser, who stops it. Seems like he brought some instruction with him from the sideline. As he came on, he was moving some different players in different positions. I wonder if Danny Stone is going for this. And that was the instruction carried out because they've been the better of the two sides in the late stages here. 90th minute here at Keyword Stadium. First bit of action on a full Saturday in USL Championship. Lawrence Wyke threads it through. It's Cabral past Steinwasser. Cabral goes for a goal, didn't matter. Flag came up. The crowd has been in full voice all day. Might not get the win they were hoping for. But another strong showing from a side that looks to be a legitimate contender in the Eastern Conference. And another showing that indicates Phoenix Rising maybe found their way again in the Western Conference, the reigning champions. Glance at the watch from the referee. The whistle makes it final. A point each on a goal each today for Detroit City FC and Phoenix Rising.
I think a draw is a fair shout.